The sun warmed the sand. A gentle breeze blew. A man named John walked along the beach. He looked out at the ocean. John liked to take walks. The beach was his favorite place. He enjoyed the peace and quiet. It was a good place to think. As John walked, he noticed something. There were starfish on the sand, lots of starfish. The tide had gone out. It left the starfish stranded. John knew starfish couldn't live out of water. They would dry up in the sun. He felt sad for the creatures. They were helpless. John bent down. He picked up a starfish. He held it gently in his hand. Then he tossed it back into the ocean. The starfish landed with a splash. John watched as it sank beneath the waves. He smiled. He knew he had saved that starfish. A voice interrupted John's thoughts. "What are you doing?" a man asked. John turned around. It was an old man he had never met before. "I'm throwing starfish back into the water," John replied. The old man frowned. "Why? There are thousands of them. You can't possibly make a difference." Section 5. 1. Starfish at a time. John looked down at the starfish in his hand. He knew the old man was right. He couldn't save all the starfish, but he could save this one. "It makes a difference to this one," John said. He threw the starfish back into the ocean. Then he bent down and picked up another. Section 6. The Power of One. The old man watched John for a moment. He didn't say anything. Then he bent down and picked up a starfish. He tossed it back into the water. One by one, other people walking along the beach joined in. They saw what John was doing. They understood. Every starfish mattered. Section 7. Ripples of Hope. John continued to throw starfish. He didn't stop to think about the enormity of the task. He just focused on one starfish at a time. Each starfish thrown back into the ocean was a small victory, a ripple of hope, a reminder that even small acts of kindness can have a big impact. Section 8. A difference is made. The sun began to set. The beach was no longer littered with starfish. People had come together. They had made a difference. John smiled. He was tired, but he was happy. He had made a difference in the lives of many starfish, and he had inspired others to do the same. Section 9. What we can all do. John's story is a reminder that we all have the power to make a difference. No act of kindness is too small. Even if we can't change the whole world, we can change the world for one person, one animal, or one starfish at a time.